Okay, guys, so thanks for coming in for another training. So today I want to actually give you a lot of value. Basically, what I want to cover today, very quickly, very quickly, is how to get business today without spending a lot of money. So, just had a call with a young lady from Toronto, and she said, "Look, I don't have a lot of money. What do I do? How do I do anything?" And I literally prescribed her the same thing I'm about to tell you. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in. But before I do that, I'd like to kind of give everybody a warning. Right now, this is kind of like one of those road signs that, when you're traveling, you're like, hey, you got to be cautious. This is more of a warning to everybody who's not really committed to working is that this requires work. This requires you getting off your butt and, calling realtors and, asking people for meetings, asking for people for coffees, all that good stuff. That's what this requires. Okay, so it's not free, it's not cheap. It is very cheap, but it does require time and effort. Okay, so again, I'm going to tell you a little bit about. I literally did the same thing I'm about to share with you, except I did it on the real estate side. So basically what I did is when I started in real estate, I had a lot of time. Luckily, my wife had a really decent job. She had a business that was thriving, and I was helping her in there. We didn't have a kid at the time, and she was making enough money to help us out. Okay, so but I did have a lot of time. Okay, so here's what I started doing. Again, I wasn't a mortgage broker at this time. I was a realtor. So I started doing what I highly recommend. This is where I think you guys could really succeed. Is right now go to res360.com, buy an open house applicant is basically an open house page or whatever for mortgage brokers. And what it is says, obviously change it to your, it's drag and drop is really simple. Change all this to your own company's information or their colors or whatever. And, you could put something like quick close rate 2.99, or you know what, get pre-approved before you buy this beautiful home, or what. I know most people go there and they go to open houses and they offer feature sheets and all that stuff, but that's not really sexy. You're giving away all the information. You want to have some kind of, I would call it allure, or some kind of seduction, or some kind of a hidden, gem, or whatever you want to call it. But you can't give all the information away. But basically, what you do is you go buy a template, you have a domain, you can call it whatever you want, and you can even program these forms to where whenever somebody submits one, they go back to the your page, and you must have an internet connection with this form. That's unfortunately the only downside to it, but it's still a great form, and it only costs $10 a month. So and you can use it a billion times. So first of all, go buy a domain, go set it up, go buy this thing from Rias 360, this template, and then what you do is you call a realtor and say, "Hey, Mr. Realtor, my name is so and so. I'm calling from Mortgage Alliance or whatever company you come from." You say, "Look, I'm here to I'd love to help you out this weekend. Are you, would you like some help? And we can get to know each other." And you go there, you open your laptop, or your iPad, and you have this out there, and you just, say, "Hey guys, how you doing? Do you need some help with the mortgage? If you do, sign my guest sheet, my electronic guest sheet." And then what's going to happen is, I literally had a guy do this, and it was a slow open house. There was three people that walked in. He got two people's information. Okay. Once you start closing this, okay, so that's literally, this works all day long. You just got to do it. And that's what I said. You actually have to spend your weekends working. Now, let's say you did something a little bit more. Let's say you now are doing this, but you don't want to just limit it to yourself. You want to actually leverage some realtors. So you do the same thing. You go to a template, you go to Res 360, which is our website, and you buy one of the open house apps. These are for realtors. So same idea, but they're for realtors. You call the realtors in your neighborhood, and I recommend you go to the real estate offices and talk to the manager broker and say, "Hey, who here does business? Who has listings? Who can I talk to?" He's going to recommend a couple of people, and then you're going to offer this. Meet with them, have coffee, say, "Hey guys, I have a couple ideas. I'd like to get you more business out of your open houses. Would you be interested?" Most people are going to say, "Yeah, it's completely free, doesn't cost you anything." Most people, if you go to them with value, they're going to say, "Yes, let's go." And once you do that, what's going to happen is You're going to give them one of these. It costs $10 a month. It's nothing. And imagine you have 30 relationships with realtors. Just imagine. You honestly, this costs $300 a month. You honestly don't think you're going to have at least 2 deals a month out of this? If you don't, then you know what I would do? Cut them. Cut whatever realtor is not giving you any business at least once every couple months. And that's all your expectation is. You have 30 realtors giving you 6 deals a month. How much is that? 6 deals a year, sorry. It's about 180 deals. That's pretty good business. You know what I mean? But you're going there with value. You're not going there with, hey, give me some business. Does that make sense? So here's some more ideas. So again, what happened for me is something happened for me. So except again, I was on the real estate side. So somebody came to me, he was a broker, and he said, "Look, how many leads did you get?" And I told him, "Look, I got a couple hundred leads or whatever." He said, "Look, I have an idea. Two things." He said, "If why don't I call your leads, and whenever an appointment takes place, even if they don't need a mortgage, I'll book your appointments for you. And if they do need a mortgage, I'll let you know, hey, honey, this guy needs a mortgage and he's met with me." Now, I know that's kind of funky, but believe it or not, it's the easiest transition to go from, hey, I'm looking for a house. Hey, are you pre-approved? No, I'm not. Okay, well, I'm a mortgage broker. Can I help you get approved? To, hey, so that's an easy transition if that makes any sense. So basically, what I recommend is that you go to a realtor who you have a good relationship and you not that you know has money or has enough budget for a home list or some kind of a lead generation for buyers. And you do this essentially. You call all their leads, and again, they can do the same thing. They can go to REIS 360, they can buy one of these templates, or they can hire us to do their marketing. And then what we do is we do their marketing. You guys get the leads, however you guys want to split them. And long story short, what happens is eventually you guys will close deals, and then now you're working together in a cooperative way, which is amazing. Okay, so just to kind of give you an idea, that's another idea you could do, which is again all free. There, all these things cost like $10 a month. You can even pay yearly and save some money, but they're free essentially. Okay, so that's another idea you could do essentially to get money. So this is what I said is about a realtor can pay for the marketing and you'll call the leads and book the appointment, which they'll appreciate. Now again, last but not least is that this does require money. It doesn't require a lot of money because you still got to buy some domain or you got to buy some landing page from REIS 360, but you do need to take action. You do need to take action. This is not going to fall on your head. It's not going to be whatever. And it's a simple concept that nobody does. I've never had a broker call me. I've had a couple guys call me here and there to offer me value, but it's usually, hey, can I get business from you? Without offering anything. So this is going to make you so different, and you're going to get more yeses out of nos. Please do me a favor, do this and reach out to me. Email me at info@reis360.com. I'd love to get your feedback. I'm so excited for you.